Welcome to Rebel Wolf Healing. I am Elizabeth, and tonight I'm going to do a reading for the sign of Aquarius. This could be in your sun, moon, rising, north node, or Venus. I just want to do an energy check-in and what you need to know. I don't know how you have been feeling the past couple of days after 11:11 portal. I know for me, I turned inward a lot. I needed to. Um, I'm feeling like this heavy energy of an attack. Whatever the attack may be, it's almost the attack of not being sure or not having faith that your goals that you want to accomplish will be reached. It's something that is just I really feel is around the collective. And at this time I chose, it's whether a book I want to read or spiritual scripture, but I was really drawn to Hebrews 11:11. And Hebrews 11:11 is all about Sarah. Now, Sarah had no children. She wanted children. She was at a much older age. And this really stood out to me. By faith, Sarah herself received strength to conceive a seed, and she bore a child when she was past the age, because she judged him faithful who had promised. This is all about the power of faith and God's fulfillment of those promises. It's where the impossible becomes the possible. It's about trusting in divine timing and miracles that align with God's promises, even when they seem delayed or unlikely. I really feel like a lot of my aquas have been doing the work and they're waiting for that seed. And, this story could be not so much about giving birth to a child, but giving birth to something new in your life, um, birthing something new, co creating with divine source. And this could be, let's say you're like me, I'm well into my 40s. So this could be like, man, I can start over at any age. It doesn't matter. I get the gift of being able to start over, even though people are like, it's impossible. Like, you've made so many mistakes. All right, I made mistakes, but there is still this hope and fulfillment. There are still goals that I want to reach. I know there's goals that you want to reach, my beautiful Aqua, and sometimes it might feel so far away. And the only thing we can do right now is to trust in God, trust in the promises that it does get better, even though it might seem unlikely to others. And it's also about this feeling of, don't put too much merit on people who have given up on you. You haven't given up on you. Divine Source has not given up on you. Your dreams, though to others may seem far fetched, are not far fetched at all, is like heavy energy that I'm feeling. So continue fighting through this feeling of like, man, I can't accomplish or I won't accomplish my goals. You will. You will. Continue to work on self, continue to draw really close to divine source, your angels, and your ancestors. Have the energy of like, don't give up before the miracle happens, because the miracle is going to happen for you. Just don't give up. When I did like an inventory of, I did a lot of work here and there throughout my life, but I always gave up before the miracle. Like, I gave up. I was like, fuck it. And I just delayed myself. It's almost about telling yourself, you know what, I'm going to have faith and I'm going to stay 10 toes down and I'm going to continue on co creating and manifesting my dreams into reality, regardless of how unlikely or delayed they might be. It's like, believe in miracles, believe in them, because miracles do happen every day. Give yourself a chance before. It's like this, don't self-destruct before your miracle, because your miracle is coming for you, my beautiful Aqua. Again, thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, your donations. I truly appreciate each and every one of you, and I'm sending you so much love and light. And if you would like a personal reading, please reach out to me via email. All right, Aqua, let's get started. Spirit, what does my Aqua need to know at this point? What does my Aqua need to know at this point? What does my Aqua need to know? What does my Aqua need to know? First card out. It's already got. All right. Spirit, what does Aqua need to know? All right. Let's focus on these two, because this one is the heavy hitter. Karmic relationships, polarity, soul growth, conflict. It's almost as if you're releasing karmic relationships, whether this is family, friends, partnerships. It's saying here Orion energy. I want to look that up. Let's see what this Orion energy, let's do it with me. Orion, because I don't know what it is, but I would like my Aqua to know. Let's see what this Orion energy is, and if I'm saying it correctly. And I can't see, so you got to bear with me. Oh, I love it. I love it. It refers to spiritual growth. Orion energy is thought to carry qualities of strength, resilience, knowledge, and the quest for truth. This connects you with ancient wisdom, offering guidance in difficult times or leading people towards enlightenment. This energy is sometimes associated with soul's journey, your cosmic awareness, or past life connections, people you feel drawn to. This energy symbolizes a balance between light and dark, reflecting qualities of courage, confrontation, and introspection. This is good. This is about your personal growth and your self empowerment through spiritual work or healing practices. So, my Aqua, dive into your spiritual work, dive into it. Acknowledge, there's something here about you acknowledging your karmic relationships and accepting it for what it is. You've learned your lesson, you've moved past it, but not staying stuck in that cycle. There's something here about staying stuck in a cycle. And then we have jump in. This is adventure. This is saying yes to change. There's something here about you saying yes to change. And maybe this change that you really need to say yes to is like, man, I don't want another karmic contract. Like, bro, like for real. I'm that way. Um, but there could be a blockage. I don't want a karmic contract, but the duality of Elizabeth is I don't want a karmic contract. That means I'm not letting anybody in for a while. This is about you saying, you know what, I've learned from karmic relationships. I've grown from it. I'm ready for adventure and I'm ready to say yes to change. I'm willing to open up my heart and soul that the book has been closed on my lessons. I'm not going to relive my lessons because I've learned them. I've grown. I had the courage to change. I transform on that path of enlightenment and empowerment. And that's what, like, heavy of what I'm feeling. There's something here about you closing out really karmic relationships. And this could be like family as well, like karmic family relationships. And saying, you know what? I have to break this generational curse, whatever it may be. The generational curse could be in relationships. The generational curse could be your relationship in your family. Who are you? Are you the scapegoat? Are you like, where do you fall in line in relationships? And what are you doing to change that and grow and overcome conflict? So you can say, you know what, I'm ready to take a leap of faith and I am ready for huge change to take place. Because nothing changes if nothing changes. The healing process is all about I'm going to heal myself and it will transform the world around me. It's not I'm going to heal others. That already was my path. I'm going to heal everyone around me and then I'll be healed. It's a farce. I can't heal anybody until I heal myself. I can't. It's impossible. It's impossible. Spirit, please clarify this karmic relationships. Your heart. Clarify this karmic relationships. We already have the Ace of Cups. This is your heart, my love. This is how you awaken your heart, how you awaken your intuition. The Ace of Cups is a very spiritual card. This is where you're connecting with your divinity, your strength, your knowledge, your gifts, your psychic gifts, your intuition. Notice when you've already walked the same path already. You ever meet people and there's like, man, you feel familiar. Familiar is not always safe. Let me just be honest with you. Certain people that I've met on this thing called life, they felt familiar, but they were just a repeated karmic contract. Dynamic felt familiar. It was trauma bonding. It was repeating the same perpetual generational curses. This is about you enlightening to that, saying, you know what, I'm a loving and compassionate person, but I'm not going to fall prey to that trauma bond that I used to fall prey to because I've grown and I'm working with divine source. That if I am a little shaky, divine source is going to let me know that you're repeating a cycle. Do you want to repeat a cycle? Because I'm feeling like these karmic cycles, the only thing they did was break your heart. That's all they did. They broke your heart. They broke your heart. And I'm feeling this heavy energy. You have two people who are very far away from each other. It could have felt like every relationship you were in, you were so far apart, so far apart. Yet there was this magnetic pull pulling you together. And maybe you only connected because of hypersexuality. Like let's call a spade a spade. You only connected with this person on a passionate level. It was not a heart level. It was not an intellectual level. It was pure passion. Pure passion is great and all, but pure passion is not going to lead you to feeling like you're at home. It's not going to be your sanctuary. It's not going to be your safe place where you have celebration. Um, in terms of your karmic relationships, we have the Four of Wands. It's almost as if you never felt a part of a family. You always felt outside. You could have been the lone wolf, the indigo child, the scapegoat. You didn't feel this connection, and it affected your heart, and it affected your choices. Maybe you chose people who just perpetuated that trauma. Heavy energy here of no one you have been with in the past felt like home. It's almost like you didn't feel safe. Spirit, please clarify this Four of Wands. Clarify. The Chariot in reverse. When I see the Chariot in reverse, it's almost like this imbalance of your energy, imbalance of, because the Chariot is all about taking two opposing forces and moving in the same direction. Willpower, courage, determination, drive. It's in reverse. You never felt safe with anyone with your light or with your dark. It's either you met people where they brought out the darkness in you, or you met people who sucked the lightness out of you. It was like there was this imbalance. It was never, it's almost as if I'm feeling like heavy energy of never feeling safe. And that's some heavy energy to feel, not feeling safe anywhere. Well, I get it. I get it. Where was home? Where will I find love? Where will my heart be able to open up? And where can I finally walk with this duality of having both light and both dark and still move forward. It's either I focus on one or the other and I don't do anything. It's like it's almost this energy like, how can I move forward from this? Aqua, how ask yourself, how can you move forward from karmic relationships and conflict? Spirit, please clarify this chariot in reverse. Thank you. Oh my God. How can you move forward? Passion, like a deep emotional connection. It's almost as if that I really feel that love is going to be the thing that helps you break the pain of karmic relationships. When you finally meet someone who that you can conform a union with, that you guys can both be equally yoked within each other, embracing your light, embracing your dark, having your cups pretty full. You don't need to take from each other in order to get full. This is about duality and balance. Finding someone that you can balance your light and dark with. You know what I mean? Because even for me, yes, I'm of the light, always have been of the light, but I still have a lot of darkness in me. There are still points of me that I need to be reminded of toxicity so I could stop repeating that toxicity myself. It's almost a heavy energy of you feeling safe with someone. Safe to be yourself, safe to embrace your dark and your light, safe enough for you can open up your heart and it not get taken advantage of, where you're allowed to be vulnerable. But there's this energy that I'm feeling right here. There is something about you trusting your intuition. It's almost like, look at your past relationships. You knew the red flags, right? Let's be honest. I knew the red flags. But because of loneliness, because of plain ignorance, and because of this overall wanting a family, a sanctuary, and wanting to become one with someone, I allowed certain things to like fly by. Man, those things that I allowed flying by early on, bro, it kicked me in the ass later on. And I mean kicked. You can't ignore the red flags anymore. It's like, you don't ignore the red flags in yourself, right? When you see yourself walking down a really bad path, or, man, I'm about to self-destruct, or my head ain't right, what do? You turn to God, you turn to source, you journal, you correct that behavior, right? This is about you saying, if I correct my own behavior, I'm going to correct the behavior of someone else before I join in union. Because depending on who I'm with, you're going to see either an angel or you're going to see a devil. You will see a very toxic, dark person, depending on who I'm with. It's what they fuel, because it's in there. We're human. We have both. We have both. Heavy energy of you trusting your knowledge. Spirit, how can Aqua trust their knowledge and their intuition more for when love comes walking in? That's it, baby boo. You just need to dive deep. That moon energy. That moon energy is all about nurturing your emotional well-being. This is your feelings, what makes you move, your feelings. Are you going to be with someone who causes the dark wolf to come out, that negativity, or are you going to choose someone who brings out that light wolf of nurturing, love? This is about you diving deep into yourself, getting to know thyself, getting to know who the fuck you are. The more I learn about me, it was never about, oh, I can learn about others. But the more I learned about myself, my behaviors, my patterns, the more I was able to spot others. Because sometimes you spot it, you got it kind of energy. Like, I've done that deep work to know when there's toxicity. Dive into your waters so you can finally choose a relationship that doesn't bring out the negative in you, but brings out the positive in you, that is nurturing, that is loving. Like, pay attention to Mother Moon. Like, hella pay attention. Pay attention. What wolf are you feeding? And when you're around certain people, what wolf do they feed in you? It's okay to be like, man, when I'm around you, I just question things. When I'm around you, it's shaky. It's shaky around you. It's just shaky. And that's okay to say, you know what? Red flag. If my intuition is letting me know that you are unsafe, I'm not gonna, out of loneliness, make a decision that can affect my entire life. Not only affect me, but it might affect my whole entire generation if I don't fix it. It's about fixing it at the source so that your children or your children's children don't have to repeat these karmic relationships throughout life. Because look at your family, look at their relationships. And if you see a common string throughout, it's like, bro, I'm just going and continuing it. It's about breaking it and say, you know what? I want to find someone who fuels my light and not my darkness. I just don't. The darkness is there. But that's why I'm doing so much soul work, so I can remove it, so I can walk into the light. Now, there's something here about you jumping in. This is adventure. This is saying yes to change. Spirit, what is this adventure and saying yes to change? Change to karmic relationships? Love. You have a choice now. And what's your freaking choice? Is a brand new beginning with infinite possibilities that is balanced, equally yoked. And then we have the justice. Then we have the 10 of cups. Let's talk about all of this that just came out. Because this is big. Once you overcome these karmic relationships that you've been in, and you've done that soul work, you're connecting with your divinity, you're understanding the red flags in others, you know who feels like home, you know who fuels your darkness, you know who fuels your light, and you're making a decision like, I have a choice now. And if your choice is safety, you're choosing safe. You're making a choice not from being lonely. It's almost as if, if you've been on this journey of, I've been on a journey of solitude, no relationships. And I've also been on the journey of celibacy. I don't sleep with anybody. I don't want to. Not until God, not until my angels, not until my ancestors, not until my wolf spirit says, good to go. No. Because you want a new beginning with infinite possibilities. You are having faith in God to send you what you deserve. You've already settled. Settled. You're not settling. I want someone who's of equal reciprocity. There is this balance. I want someone who balances my light and balances my dark, not just enrages me, not just is full of passion, but I also want someone who's walking towards the light as well while they're trying to dim that darkness, because we're human. And then we have justice, the 1111 energy. Karmic justice is coming, but it's you serving yourself karmic justice, because you're not dealing with the okie dokie. You're doing the inner work. You're nurturing your mother moon. You're nurturing yourself. You're nurturing the dark. You're nurturing the light, and you're choosing which one to feed. Like, bro, I'm not feeding darkness anymore. I'm done. Heavy Libra energy. And as we go from, and maybe this is the timeline, when you finally say, you know what, I want to change. I'm going to make a better choice. I'm going to grant myself a new beginning. I'm going to balance my energy so I can meet someone who has balanced energy. Karmic justice served. What is that karmic justice? Emotional fulfillment, happy home, and happy life. This is what you want. You've settled in the past. It's all right. You know better. You know better. You know better, Aqua. And that's how I feel about that. You know better. There was a message there for you to hear. Let's get some moonology. Let's see what else you need to know. Spirit, what else does my beautiful Aqua? Spirit, what else does my beautiful Aqua? What else does my beautiful, one more. Okay. I love it. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. And then we have luck is on your side. New moon in Sag. So this new moon could be welcoming in a lot for you. This is about bringing love into a situation. And maybe the situation you need to bring love towards is yourself, man. You've been through a lot of karmic relationships. It's like that faith. Yeah, I might have had really bad relationships, but I truly do believe in finding the one. I believe in love. But I'm not going to look at anything that new that enters my life with this like bitterness of the past. Yeah, I've been hurt. I'm not going to be hurt anymore. Like you're messing around with the high priestess. Like I can smell you, I can feel you, I can sense you. My angels, my ancestors, divine source already lets me know. Red flag, I'm out. I'm cool. And it's because now you have a little bit of luck on your side. That Pluto energy because you went through that Scorpio energy. You purge that Phoenix rising. You have luck, my friend. And maybe it's just not luck. Maybe that luck has a lot to do with your faith in divine source. You have faith now. And it might feel like luck. What's going to happen to you is going to feel like luck. Yeah. Love. We have the Knight of Cups. This is wearing your heart on your sleeve. This is a new romantic offer. Spirit, please clarify, bring love into the situation for my Aqua. It's like maybe you need to stop being bitter. Yeah. Bring love into the situations. Allow your angels to guide you. Continue to walk that middle path and be very present. The beautiful thing about temperance and walking the middle path is you're not looking at the past. You are not looking at the future. You're right here and right now. Right here and right now, you have closed the chapter on karmic relationships. So you're not bitter about it anymore. You've learned, you've grown. You're filling your own cup. And you have assistance. Your angels are with you. They're guiding you. Weird energy I'm feeling. They're not going to allow you to make a bad choice. It's almost as if your angels are not going to allow you to make a bad choice. They're not. They're going to do everything in their power to block what is not for you. Everything in their power. And it might feel like you're on a really lonely road. Like, I have nobody. I'm so lonely. You're not lonely. Your angels have blocked every single devil that tried to come towards you. You dodged a fucking bullet. Your angels are dodging your bullets for you. This is about you bringing love into yourself, being fair with yourself. Stop looking at the past. Focus on now. Spirit, please clarify, bring love into the situation. You are divinely guided right now. And maybe you're having a hard time believing it. Spirit. You're having a hard time believing it. We have a King of Pentacles in reverse. Your angels have blocked Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Someone who has, this is someone who is not loyal. This is someone who has wrecked your stability, your security, your safety. This is someone who tried to destroy your root chakra. Like, this person wanted you done and done. And I know a lot of you guys disagree with me, and that's fine. Sometimes there's this energy of forgiving your enemy so you can be released from them. Like, I forgive the person who caused me harm. I do. Because the only way I could cut that cord was to forgive. Like, I had to. I'm sorry. I had to. That's the Jesus thing to do. I had to forgive this person so I can release this person finally. And the minute I gave this person forgiveness, and I promise you, you release them. Love and light. You did what you did. It's all right. But just know, don't come at me again, because I got some heavy hitters. I forgive you, but I want to forget, and I never want to go back to that. And maybe you need to forgive the person who tried to destroy you. And this is a hard one. You're going to have to sit down with you and Divine Source, not me. Please don't yell at me, scream in the comments. Like, at the end of the day, we do have to forgive those who harmed us so we can release ourselves. It's not about them. It's about us. I forgive you so I can be released from this pain. You still acknowledge the pain they caused, but you're not going to let that pain keep destroying you. Spirit, please clarify, bring love into the situation. I'm feeling a heavy energy of forgiveness. Yeah, because you're going to have victory, success, and recognition. Everything that you have been through, all the pain, there is victory. But the victory is going to come after forgiveness. And the forgiveness is your strength. And understand, when we see the strength card, everyone thinks strength is about aggressiveness and yelling and screaming. Strength is very graceful. It's like, I tame the beast within me. I'm going to tame the beast outside of you. It is this very angelic-like energy I'm feeling with strength and temperance. It's almost as if like this earth angel energy. You were meant to forgive those who've caused you harm. You were. So, right thing to do. Is it the easy thing to do? Fuck no. Hardest thing. But in order to release yourself and in order to grant yourself victory and success from this, you have to have that strength and grace to overcome challenges. Even sometimes you might be looking at that challenge every day for the rest of your life. Forgiving them releases you. One more time. Forgiving them releases you. Your angels are with you. They're blocking this person left and right. Guns a blazing. No one can hurt your stability, your safety, your security ever again. Ever again. You've done the work. Victory and success is yours, my friend. Everything that you have wished for is coming for you because you stayed in this beautiful, tranquil, graceful, like it's like you're walking with so much integrity. So much. And by walking with that integrity and strength, we have luck is on your side. Spirit, please clarify this luck is on your side. Please. Come on, bro. Because you've done the inner work. The Hermit is beautiful energy. The Hermit is all about doing that internal work, going on that path of enlightenment, seeking your soul. And in seeking your soul, you found Divine Source. You found your angels. You found your ancestors. You found your passed over loved ones. You found your animal spirit. Like, you lit the way for yourself. Your luck is coming from your work that you did on yourself. That's where your luck is coming from. Your inner work. Come on. Your inner work is your luck. Keep on diving deep. Spirit, please clarify this hermit. Yeah. And you're going to feel that home, that celebration. You have found sanctuary within yourself. Your sanctuary is you. Now, how powerful you are. When you're peaceful within, when you're content within, when you have all this knowledge, when you're able not only to guide yourself now, because you can't stay in hermit mode forever. You've done the inner work. You have to shed light on your soul sisters, your soul brothers, your soul family. You found sanctuary within yourself. And how powerful you are. Spirit, please clarify this Four of Wands. And there could be marriage, because Four of Wands is marriage. Let's look at this, Spirit. You manifested your dreams into reality. As above, so below, as within, so without. You've created, and you've created heaven on earth for yourself. You've created with the work you've done. Understand, I'm seeing infinity not once but twice. Again, the infinity sign is, there's a message with this infinity sign. Yeah. And this is who you are. You're the Empress. I could be speaking to a masculine or feminine. It doesn't matter. You are birthing something new. That's it. You're birthing something new. And just like Sarah received she bore a child. Maybe you're not having a child, but you are bringing something beautiful to the foreground. This was because you didn't give up on yourself. You were loving and nurturing, and you were forgiving. Just like God is forgiving, Jesus is forgiving, you were forgiving. And you're on the path of victory and success because you found sanctuary within your soul and with divine source. Like you and your spiritual team are one. As above, so below, as within, so without. Your luck, your love, your transformation is because of you and your connection to the spiritual world. People may not see it, all right? They might not see it, but man, when you can finally feel at peace with having absolutely, maybe you don't have much, but at the end of the day, you wake up and you're like, man, I'm not alone. There's more to this world than this world. There is more. When you have bad days and sad days and how am I going to make it through days, and these miracles start happening, like you make these big decisions and you're so scared, but then the next morning you wake up and divine source has its arms around you and says, you know what? You're going to make it through. And then little miracles happen. It's almost as if it's like you're focused so much on this material world that I think the collective is forgetting it's not all about just this material world. There's something so much more beautiful outside of this world that if you need to spend an hour, 2 hours a day, prayer, meditation, blasting music, journaling, find your strength in God above all else. Everyone said, where did you find your strength? It wasn't because I went to church. I'll tell you that right now. I didn't. I found God through heavy drug addiction. I found God when I was ready to end my life. That's when I found God. The darkest places is where God met me. I was on the floor, begging, pleading. All you have to do is call out and be patient with the process. I'm not going to lie. Be very patient with this process. Miracles don't happen overnight. It takes time. But the more you stay faithful and the more you stay in belief, I promise you, better days are coming. Better. All right, Aqua, before my it's going to die. My computer, Spirit, what advice do you have for my beautiful Aqua? We have Cardinal. This is Aries. This is Cancer. This is Libra. This is Capricorn. This is bravery. This is about being a pioneering spirit and not giving up no matter what. Just don't give up no matter what. Keep on pushing. The miracle is coming. This is all about new beginnings and change, a fresh start. It's time to forge a new path. Be bold and step outside your comfort zone. Call on bravery to blossom. You're held by the unconditional love of your angels. This is relevant in all areas, large or small, where you feel blocked or you're in need of a push. The change you seek begins with you, and even one small shift creates an echo. Aqua, I'm sending you so much love and light. And remember that you are loved and you have always been enough.